The healthiest love you will ever feel might bore you at first. No racing heart, no waiting for a reply that decides your whole day. And if you grew up on chaos, that calm can feel like something is missing. This is the corner of relationship psychology no one makes exciting. Secure attachment does not announce itself. It does not sweep you off your feet, then drop you. It just stays. And staying, to a nervous heart, can feel almost suspicious. You have probably met it once. Someone steady, someone kind, someone who called when they said they would, and some part of you got bored and let them go. You have felt it, even briefly, a moment where love did not hurt, and it scared you more than any heartbreak did. So let me show you what you might have missed, not the fireworks. The quiet things you were never taught to value. Secure love answers the questions before you ask it. You wonder where you stand, and you already know. There are no games, no cold silences designed to teach you a lesson. You never have to decode a single word. Notice how your shoulders drop around them. You stop rehearsing what to say. You send the message without reading it 5 times. You let your face do what it actually says. That is what safe does to a body. They can be close, then apart, and nothing breaks. They go quiet for an evening, and you do not spiral. Because quiet from them is just quiet, not a punishment, not a warning. You feel their steadiness even when they are not in the room. They do the small things you stopped expecting. They text when they land. They remember the thing you mentioned once. They show up when they said they would. Reliability, it turns out, is a form of love. And I find myself curious where you are sitting with this. Someone hearing it on a rainy night in Argentina, someone on a slow morning in Poland, someone under a fan in Kenya. I genuinely want to know which country you are watching from, because this quiet kind of love seems rare in every one of them. Because most of us were trained to chase the storm and to distrust the calm. Watch how a secure person handles a fight. They stay in the room. They lower their voice instead of raising the stakes. They want to understand you more than they want to win. And when it is over, they come back. No punishment, no week of ice. You can be upset, and the ground holds. You say the hard thing, and they do not leave. There is no threat hiding under the disagreement. Just 2 people, staying, working it out. They say what they mean. If something bothers them, they tell you kindly. You never have to guess their mood from a single emoji. There is no hidden test you keep failing. What you see is what is there. You stop snooping because there is nothing to find. You believe them because they gave you no reason not to. Trust stops being a risk you gamble. It becomes the floor you stand on. They let you be a whole person. They do not need you small to feel big. Your friends, your dreams, your time alone. They cheer for the parts of your life that are not them. Love for them is not ownership. They can hear "I need something" from you without flinching. You ask, and they do not vanish. You lean, and they do not buckle. Your needs are not a burden they resent. They are just part of loving you. You notice something strange around them. You can finally rest, no performance, no auditioning for a love you already have. You get to be tired, unsure, human, and they stay anyway. So let me ask you something honest. When someone offers you steady, calm love, do you lean in or run? One word, write it below. Here's why the calm can feel so wrong. You learned love young before you had words. If it came with worry, worry started to feel like love. If it came with chasing, peace started to feel like rejection. Your body bookmarked the feeling and called it home. So chaos felt like passion, and peace felt like the door closing. Your compass was set young, and it still points at the storm. So the steady ones felt flat, not because they were less, because your alarm had nothing to do. No anxiety to solve, no distance to close, and a nervous system trained on chaos reads calm as danger. So you called the anxiety a spark. The pit in your stomach felt like love. But that flutter was not desire, it was your body bracing for loss. Real safety has a quieter pulse. Here is the twist almost no one says out loud. Secure attachment is not a personality you are born with. It is a feeling of safety you can build. Some people got it early from steady homes. Others earn it later, one safe relationship at a time. The door is not closed to you. They call that second path earned security. It grows beside someone who stays when your old map swears they will leave. Every calm return teaches your body a new ending. Slowly, safe stops feeling like a threat. And it does not only come from a partner, a steady friend can teach it. A kinder voice inside your own head can too. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, one brick gets laid. Safety is built, not just given. So look honestly at what you have called love. The intensity that left you drained. The chase that felt like passion. The person who could only love you from a distance. Maybe that was never love. Maybe it was just familiar. And look at what you may have walked past. The steady one who scared you with how easy it was. The kindness you mistook for weakness. You were not broken for missing it. You were just fluent in a harder language. There may be a quiet grief in seeing this. The years spent mistaking chaos for love, the steady people you could not feel. Let it be gentle. You were loving the only way you knew. Here is the part that gives some quiet relief. You can learn the softer language too. It starts small, noticing when someone is kind, instead of waiting for the catch. Letting one calm moment be enough, without bracing for the drop. Try staying, the next time it feels too easy. Sit in the peace a little longer than is comfortable. Let a steady person steady, and watch nothing bad happen. That is how the body relearns. One quiet, safe day at a time. It will feel wrong before it feels right. Calm might read as boredom at first. Stay through that discomfort anyway. On the other side of it is a love that does not cost you your peace. Secure love will not always feel like a spark. Sometimes it feels like a slow exhale, like putting down a weight you carried so long you forgot it was there, like a home where you never have to perform. Picture the ordinary Tuesday, a quiet dinner, a hand on your back as they pass, a good night that carries no fear of mourning. That is not a lack of passion. That is the safety passion was always chasing. You can become this too, not perfect, just safe to love. The kind who stays in the room, the kind who says what they mean, the kind of calm you once walked right past. You start choosing differently too. The unavailable one loses their pull. The steady one stops looking boring. Your taste in people quietly changes as you heal. Here is the truth under all of it. The love you keep hoping to find is also a love you can grow into. When you stop needing the storm, you finally get to keep the calm. And the quiet one stops feeling like nothing and starts feeling like peace. I keep coming back to one question. If love finally felt calm and safe, could you stay, or would you miss the ache too much to let it go?